Wow, I'm absolutely speechless. Check out this performance by this channel. This one actually generated over the last 30 days more than $5,000 with an RPM of 843. Then this channel right here generated even more, 11,623 with an RPM of over 12. And this one is a bit smaller, but still quite interesting because it's an AI generated channel. 818 with an RPM of 731, and the last one is also pretty huge actually with 5,947 in the last 30 days and an RPM of 1060. Now you might be saying this looks pretty good, but what kind of channels are those? And I want to reveal the first one immediately. If you subscribe to this channel, please take a second, just give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe. Thank you so much. And now let's get started. This one is called Money Chuck, and as you can see, this channel only has 13,200 subscribers and only posted 16 videos, but already it is making more than 5 grand per month. And you might be saying, well, that must be probably very difficult and high quality content. No, not really. It's pretty much just PowerPoint presentations. You can create your own PowerPoint presentation or keynote presentation within minutes, and you can create the same kind of video. Let's actually check out one of these videos like this one. The worst financial scams ever explained, like your 5. Let's click on it and have a look. And as you can see, this video right here is very simple to create. It is pretty much just a white background with a little bit of text, and then this person is just simply adding a bunch of icons. And this person is basically doing this all throughout the video. It's an 8-minute, 25-second video. And that's pretty much it. And you might be saying, well, where exactly can I get these kinds of animations or illustrations? Well, you can get them, for instance, on FreePic. And if you think, well, but this is probably hand-drawn, you can get these kinds of animations just simply in Google Gemini. So just simply go to Google Gemini, like take a screenshot of this and say, create something similar, and then describe what you want. So in this case, for instance, we have a stick figure holding a coffee cup. And in Gemini, you can basically put a screenshot into Gemini and say, create in the same style a stick man like riding a bike or something like that, and basically he will do that for you within a couple of seconds. So you don't necessarily have to be able to create any kind of illustrations. You can just simply do that completely for free within Gemini within seconds, and that's pretty much the entire video. So it's just 8 minutes and 25 seconds of PowerPoint presentations where every couple of seconds there is a new photo. So for instance, right here of movie posters, and then again this illustration, then again a couple of photos, a little bit of text, and then that's it. And you can do the same thing within a couple of minutes. I think you can actually create one of these videos within 45 minutes if you're fast. Then the next channel is this one with 11,623 and an RPM of more than 12. And this one's called Creeps McPasta, and it's kind of interesting. This channel is actually running a 24/7 live stream with horror stories. And basically this channel right here is posting creepypasta videos, which in practice basically means that these are, channels that are posting horror stories. Any kind of horror story, 2,600 videos altogether, more than 2 million subscribers. So this is a huge channel, but this channel is actually only posting around once per week. So it's not necessarily a lot of work. And some of these videos are kind of short. Some of them are incredibly long, like some videos like 20 minutes, but there are other videos which are like 3 hours and 32 seconds. And most of the time, these are like compilation videos. So basically this person is taking the shorter videos, I assume, and they just simply combine them. And it turns out that, of course, these 5 stories, if we just put them, next to each other, basically 3.5 hours long or something like that. So this is pretty much, I think, what this person is doing. And you might be saying, well, the content must be very high quality. And yeah, it is kind of high quality, but not in the sense of video material. So the video material is just simply a photo and then a little filter on top of that. So you can just simply go to FreePic or go to any of these platforms, download a spooky photo, and then on top of that, you add a green screen filter. So you just go into FreePic or go on YouTube and just simply type in green screen filter, and then basically you got that filter. You can put it into CapCut, or you can put it like into Final Cut or something like that, take out the green screen and put it on top of the photo, and then you got exactly that kind of imagery, and you can upload the video immediately. So you can record, of course, your own voice if you like, or you can just simply use 11 Labs in order to create the voiceover for this kind of video. So it's pretty easy to do, and I personally think that this niche is very interesting. And you don't necessarily have to, tell creepy stories. They can also be like fall asleep to stories or something different. They could also be in the survival or the medieval niche. I think this one is actually kind of interesting, and it could be a great combination between this kind of content and this kind of content, because if you say, well, I'm not that interested in creepy stories, I want to do something with, let's say, a bit more purpose, then of course you can create this kind of content here as well. This one's called Surviving the Past. This one only makes $818, but what I find interesting about this channel is that all of these videos are basically AI generated. So it's AI generated video and AI generated audio, and still this channel is monetized, which again I find kind of surprising. Anyway, so these are just simply AI videos, one after the other, and then we have a written story. The story was probably written by like a tool, something like, let's say, a Claude AI or something. So you can just go, for instance, into Claude AI and just simply say, you know, write a story about European Middle Ages. The story must be at least 1,500 words long. Then you just simply hit enter, and then it will automatically write the entire story for you. And then of course you can put it into 11 Labs, or you can just simply record it yourself with like a Blue Yeti mic or a Shure mic or something like that, and upload it basically as content right here on YouTube and earn some money with it. The next channel that I want to show you is a huge one, and I love that channel actually. I used to watch almost all of this person's videos, and this one's called Cold Fusion. And you might be saying, well, Cold Fusion is a huge channel, we cannot just simply copy what this person's doing. And I would actually say yes, we can, because this channel is not that difficult to copy even, because the animations and the video content itself is not that complicated. I personally think that most of us could, you know, recreate this kind of content within a couple of days if we just, you know, have a look at the content and basically pick apart what this person is doing well and what this person is perhaps not doing so well. And I've done that with a bunch of my own channels. Like, I don't necessarily just start a channel from scratch and say, you know, I got an idea, let's build this up as a channel, but rather I look at other channels and I say, all right, what exactly is this person doing? Let's copy that and let's do something very, very similar. And this is actually the way to go. This is the way to become successful in YouTube automation. Now you might be saying, this is not a good way to go. I personally think it's the best way to go. You can of course always take the risk and do something that is, you know, that hasn't been done before, but why? Just simply go with something that has already been done, do it a bit better, and then, you know, there you go. You can start your own YouTube channel brand and make some decent money from it. And then the last channel that I want to show you is this one called Space Dust, earning 5,947 over the last 30 days with an RPM of more than 10. And it's a channel that basically creates AI generated content, but in the sense of it is, you know, stock videos connected to a voiceover that is probably generated with 11 Labs or a similar tool. And this person is creating some super long videos, like 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hours of content every single day. And it's interesting because in the past, this was not possible. Like in the past, you would not think that anyone could publish like a 3-hour video every single day. But right now, this kind of video doesn't really take long. I think, you know, maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, and you can publish this video if you're fast. And still, it's a niche that I personally believe could be incredibly profitable, because these are videos that will, in the long run, make some pretty decent money. So what do you think about these videos? Please give this video a thumbs up if you like these niches. And also, if you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe completely for free to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. And by the way, if you want to analyze your own channel, so if you want to check out how much money other channels are making, and you want to figure out what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, then you need this tool right here called NextLev. NextLev is a huge game changer for anyone who wants to start a YouTube Faceless channel. And believe me, you can spend money on a bunch of things, but I think it's nowhere as necessary as spending money on NextLev. It's not expensive, it only costs a couple of dollars per month, and it is the perfect tool to copy any kind of YouTube channel, and huge creators are using this tool as well, and I can really recommend it to you. So check it out, a link to it is in the description. Thanks again for watching, please subscribe, and I hope we can see each other in one of my other videos.